I'm here, girl. Okay? I'm here. Some of y'all just don't comprehend English or something. So let me go on ahead and say it to y'all in Ebonics, I guess. These damn salt wives reviews now come on Tuesdays. So don't be under my comments when the salt wives, when the salt wives, when the salt wives. Bitch, Tuesday. All right? Quit asking me about these damn salt wives and when they're coming out. Tuesday. Tuesday. The salt wives review comes Tuesday. 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 The salt wives reviews come Tuesday. All right? Maybe if I put it in the form of a tune, y'all could go on ahead and understand it. Child. Now that I got that out the way, what's good? I'm here to get y'all these damn salt wives, child. This is season 3, episode 13. Fair weather friendship. So all of the ladies talk about the situation with their husbands, with they cheering when it came down to Heather Pandy, and so on and so forth. So Lisa calls Whitney whiskey for stirring the pot. I don't know what pot she stirred, Lisa. There would not. Let's be clear. If she's not the pot, that's you. You're the pot. You the kettle. Girl, you the whole kitchen. You the stove. You the oven. You the utensils. You the plates. You the cups. Girl, you the plastic plates and cups at that. Like, because girl, you about as fake as them damn shits is. If we go get the why, I say that in a minute, you bitch you. So Mary telling Uncle Grandpa what happened and feeling like it's a brown girl thing. Mary, sit your ass down somewhere. You being a black woman has nothing to do with you being a cult leader, a cesspool temple. All right? None of those reside in the same house, under one roof, together, coagulating as one big family. Sit your ass down, girl. Moving on. So Lisa calls the other ladies weak. Says the woman who can't never stand in her bullshit long enough for anything. Says the woman who just can't come out and say, yeah, I brought him on to be messy, to have a storyline, because Lord knows, like, what has Lisa's storyline been since this shit started? Don't worry, I'll wait. What has her storyline been since this shit started? I really want to know, because if it did, y'all know more than I do. Moving on. And I still ain't done with your ass yet, you bitch you. So Shawshank sends the ladies a text message from her new phone, and the only person that reached back out to her was Heather, and she asks us to meet for lunch, and they meet for lunch. So Shawshank gives Heather her flowers for being the only person that reached out to her since this situation happened. And that's how she knows who her real friends are. Pish posh, girl. Pish posh. So Shawshank tells Heather the story about what happened and when she got arrested. And she says that while that happened, her sons were being held at gunpoint. Now, here's my thing. And I made a tweet about this. Ain't none of y'all answered, which is fine. I got a bigger platform that I could go ahead and ask my question at anyway. Do y'all believe her story about her sons being held at gunpoint? I find it ironic that she says that, and then when they show the footage that they got, I'm speaking for me. I didn't see where them kids were being held at gunpoint. I saw the kids with their hands up, but I didn't see none of the officers with AR-15s pointed at them. I didn't see none of the officers with 9mm pointed at them. I didn't see none of the officers standing in a Weaver stance. Okay, because I used to date a cop. I know about the Weaver stance. I didn't see that. Now, maybe when they first came into the house, could that have happened? And is that the story that was told? Possibly. And I don't mind giving Shawshank that. It's like I don't want to think that Shawshank will lie about that, but Shawshank has pulled the race card last season so many times. It's just, I don't want to think that she would use something that really affects Americans and Black Americans to this day. I would really surely hope she's not using that in an effort to wrangle people in and corral people in to say, oh, poor Jen. Why would they do that to her sons and blah, blah, blah. And that's not what we're that's all I'm saying. Y'all argue about that amongst each other down under the comments, and I'm going to leave that alone. So Shawshank completely flips on Stewart and says that she was never her business partner. He has his own business, and that has nothing to do with her. And Heather feels like she's trying to distance herself from her. And you're absolutely right, Heather, she is. What I find completely odd about this is all last season it's been nothing but Stewart. Stewart is my friend. Stewart is my assistant. If Stewart has his own business, why the fuck is he sitting here working for you, being your lapdog, being your flunky, being your do girl? So Heather tells Shawshank about how Lisa was acting after she got arrested and Meredith wanting nothing else to do with her. When it comes to Meredith, I don't understand what Jen was expected from that. Like, y'all already just got out of a situation where you were sending homophobic, threatening tweets to Miss Prakisha. Whether he's grown or not, it ain't got nothing to do with him being grown. It has everything to do with her sitting up here liking or retweeting homophobic comments about her friend's son or daughter. So, miss me with all of that. Now, when it comes to Lisa, in my opinion, Lisa is just as wishy-washy as Jen. So, I really don't know why, she's so upset with Lisa. And let's be clear, you and Lisa was built and based on something very disingenuous. That's why that shit fell down so easily, because it was never nothing real in the first place. It wasn't based on no solid foundation of friendship. It wasn't. So y'all missed me with that. So Lisa is having a photo shoot for Wild Rose coming up. She's rebranding herself. And you could tell that Justin is very worried about all of the money that's being put into her rebranding herself. Then I think she said something about needing over a $1 million line of credit. Then she starts throwing in other figures for other things that she needs, and she needs him to co-sign for it. And that was her way of telling him that he needed that. Now, Whitney, I don't know what reaction you was expecting, honey. I really don't. Like, he has the same amount of concerns that any other husband would have. I totally get it, and I understand it. Like, yeah, I'm dumping in all of this money, but the money that I'm making is, I want that for when I leave. My kids can live comfortably, and you can live comfortably. Y'all can be able to still afford to lead and live the same lifestyle as if I was still here. I can't do that if I put all my money into this, and God forbid it sink. Now, I don't think it's going to sink. I don't think it's going to sink. I don't think it's going to tank. I don't think it's going to do any of that, because I believe in Whitney. I believe in what Whitney got going on, and I believe that Whitney is going to make it happen. But I do understand his frustrations. I do understand his worriedness. I do understand his concern, and I do understand his hesitation. I do. So Mary brings in Alexia to help her with organization. Will help her with organization when it comes to all of them tacky ass clothes that she got. So Mary says that for the girls to talk about her because of the things that she has that she's been blessed with, it's not right. It's not friendship. She's kind of hurt. Sit your old tired ass down, cult leader. Moving on. I'm not giving her no time of day, girl. So Lisa and Meredith go horseback riding, and Lisa tells Meredith about Shawshank calling her and not knowing what to do because she hasn't seen the Shawshank that they all saw till 3 weeks ago. Meredith basically says Lisa is bullshit because she's seen the way that she's treated her, so why would she be treated any differently? A leopard would never change her spots. And I'm totally on your side about that, Meredith. Again, that shit was based and built on something disingenuous. That's why she had no problems with distancing herself from Jen, because there was no real friendship there in the beginning. It wasn't. I think it was a codependency there. Of what? I don't know. But it damn sure ain't had nothing to do with friendship. It did not. So Lisa says that she's not going to be Shawshank's punching bag, and she's not going to do the same for Whitney and Heather. And I'm like Meredith at this point, not understanding what Whitney and Heather has to do with any damn thing. But I'm going to digress. So Lisa says that Whitney was spearheading the conversation and brought Cameron into it, and says that the argument is all Whitney and Heather's fault. And Meredith doesn't agree and says that everybody needs to take accountability for that, including her. Lisa gets upset, saying that no one ever has her back and she's not taking accountability for anything. And I think this is the point when Meredith's wheels started turning and she finally turned them blinders off when it came down with Lisa. Because at first I was feeling like this is very much tacky and ridiculous, that fuck nigga in the dress from around there to them damn Potomac hoes. That's really what y'all friendship looked like to me for a while now. It looked like you set aside all of Lisa's bull crap to still want to stay friends with her, as if her friendship is really worth anything. And I don't think that it is. And now I think you see and how, because my whole problem with Lisa is you can't sit here and try to act like you was not involved in the conversation that took place when it came down to your good friend all of a sudden married. First of all, these women knew nothing about Cameron mortgaging his house for $300,000 for her to get her damn surgery done with. They got that information from you. So therefore, you can't sit up here and want to put all of this blame on Whitney and Heather and, oh, it's all of their fault. I'm placing it on them because they didn't want to sit down and let Mary talk and yada, yada, yada. Bitch, why would they? After you went up there and basically told her that Whitney started everything and she didn't. All of y'all collectively sat down and had that conversation. You threw in that tidbit that you gave. So Meredith, I'm really glad that you finally am turning off your damn blinders, girl, because I thought you had blinders on for a long time. And you didn't strike me as easily influenced, but bless me, girl. You don't strike me as a woman that's easily influenced, but I feel like you've been influenced by Lisa and y'all's friendship for a long ass time. I feel like you can verily be manipulative because I feel like Lisa has been manipulating you and your friendship for a very long time. And I think this situation, finally, you decided to see the light. And I appreciate that. So Jeannie wants to have a Vietnamese dinner, and she wants to invite all of the ladies to, and she brings her adorable daughter there to help her out. Now, Jeannie, Meredith is going to get you together in the next episode because she told all of y'all hoes not to invite her to anything that y'all are inviting Shawshank to. Like I keep telling everybody, she doesn't need an explanation for who she likes or who she loves or who she wants around her space. And if a person comes to you and tells you that, you have to respect that. While I understand is you want them to work it out or whatever the case may be, but Jeannie, this the thing. You knew, girl. You knew. Whatever these hoes got going on, you shouldn't even really be this involved in it because it has nothing to do with you. You still trying to get to know everybody. You can do something one-on-one with them. You don't have to invite all of them at the same time, especially when someone's already expressed that they don't want to be around that person. I'm just saying, Jeannie, I love you down. I like you a lot. I'm just saying. So Shawshank and Coach have a pop-ass talk. And girl, listen. This turned into Shawshank novellas. Coach, I put you up there with the greats. I put you up there with Lawrence Fishburne, Denzel, who else, girl? Shamar Moore, who else? Brian White, who else? Michael Jai White. Who else I put you up there with? Michael B. Jordan. I put you up there with good folk that could do that did a little yang around the house because I'm not even using my notes for it because it was all bullshit. Like The way Coach talks to Shawshank is it's like talking to a child. That's what it gave me. It gave me father and child. Let me soothe her so she could shut the hell up and get out of my face and go on, continue playing around with these people pocketbooks so that I could go on ahead and go home to my real wife, to my real family on the other side of town. You understand me? That's just what that whole scene gave me. It gave me Coach Shaw was sitting there like waiting for and scene so he could grab his keys, grab his coat, and go off to his real family, to his real kids, down to his real house on the other side of town. That's just the way that that's how I feel, and that's what that entire scene gave me. He didn't even waste his time comforting this bitch, just like she didn't even waste no time giving real damn tears, much like she did in that scene with Heather. This bitch continue on wiping tears that she ain't got. Girl, you giving me, this is very reminiscent of Candace Big Face Dillard Ron Dead in Potomac. All of these fake ass crocodile tears that ain't amounting to nothing. These damn men who's completely checked out emotionally and all of the rest of that. Like he showed more affection to that Popeyes than he did to you. Like you should feel a way about that, but whatever. And we moving on. I'm not dealing with the telenovelas of her. So Whitney's photo shoot for her Wild Rose Beauty. So Miss Girl says she spent $20K. Now I was looking around at Whitney. I was looking around trying to find out exactly what you spent $20K on. Now, I'm just saying, Whitney, I was looking, maybe it's some stuff we did not see. You know what I'm saying? But I was looking around. I mean, $20K, like looking around at all this, from what I saw, I could have hooked you up with one of my homeboys. You could have got the same thing for a couple $100. I mean, same lighting, same outfit, same aesthetic, same softbox light, same everything. Child, I guess, honey. And Jeannie said the same thing. Jeannie was like, girl, you need to fire the damn organizers. Fire that bitch. Because she didn't understand exactly what the photo shoot was about. Because she said that she ain't seen none of your products, or you know your folk taking pictures with none of your products and stuff like that. I'm just saying what Jeannie said, Whitney. Because like I said, I believe in what you got going on, sis. And if you need me to endorse anything, hit up my damn DMs. Tell Heather to get with me. She can get with me. So Jeannie invites them to dinner, and Heather talks about her and Shawshank and what they had going on. So when asked if she believes her, she says she just hopes and prays that she's innocent. That's a nice way of saying, nah, not really, but I do hope. But I do hope she comes out on the other side of through with this, but ain't looking too good. So Whitney tells them about getting Cameron's number by way of Angie, and they talk for 3 hours. And based on the conversation, Mary is a lot better than what any of them thought that she really was. And she's going to take it directly to Lisa. She's not going to take it to Mary first. She's going to take it directly to Lisa. And I was on her side with that. You run around here talking about you good friends with this man. Okay, well, then we can sit down and compare stories. And we gonna see what the real is and what the real ain't. Like, I was down for that. But she lets them know that she needs all of them to be her support when it comes to Mary. Whitney, let me tell you something. If you're gonna be that bitch, be that bitch. You don't need no peanut gallery. Don't be scared of Mary. Mary ain't gonna do nothing to you, girl. Mary is not tethered to God at all. Mary nor Uncle Grandpa is tethered to God. Neither was a grandmammy. Neither is cesspool missionary. I don't know why you so damn scared of Mary, because Mary can't do nothing. Listen, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The Bible says, Satan, get thee behind you. I don't know what you scared of, sis. I don't know what you scared of. Don't be scared of none of these demons out here. If you got the love of God in your heart and you know your scripture and you know you covered by the blood, come on, somebody. I don't know what you scared of, Whitney. Whitney, you better get yourself together. Get yourself together, Whitney. Get it together. But that's my pep talk to you. Get it together. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. This episode was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I appreciated what it gave me. Y'all make sure to give y'all thoughts and concerns and however y'all feel down into the comment section. And yeah, I'm pressed for time, you guys. So I'm about to go on ahead and end this. But until next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.